As a celebration of the upcoming release of Disney Plus's revival series X-Men 97, this video celebrates the debut of its parent show, X-Men the Animated Series, entitled Night of the Sentinels. This two-part installment primarily explores Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, X-Men member Jubilee's introduction to the titular team. I'm talking about the X-Men, not the Sentinels, and the presence of large mutant-capturing robots. I'm talking about the Sentinels, not the X-Men. The tale gracefully introduces admirably advanced themes of prejudice, political debate, and moral dilemma. In a scene where, after watching an expository newsreel from an expository news channel, the ENC, it's not really called that. Actually, all news channels are expository, really, aren't they? Jubilee's foster parents argue over her foster father's decision to register her with a mutant control agency after she displayed strange powers, which he believes to be beneficial, a stance that his wife does not share. I assume it's his wife. They might not be married. It's none of my business, really. More emotional human drama is introduced when Jubilee, having overheard her foster parents' conversation, laments the fact that she may no longer be considered a normal kid. Considering she wears a bright yellow trench coat, bright yellow gloves, and a pink visor while at home, I'm surprised that she ever was. You wouldn't dress like that while at home as a teenager, would you? Actually, I probably would. And still probably would now. But you wouldn't, would you? Tell me in the comments, I suppose. In the following scene, Jubilee flees to a mall and is pursued by a Sentinel dispatched by the Mutant Control Agency. Several other immediately identifiable versatile characters are introduced, with the mall setting providing viewers with some sense of their leisure time and their X-Men duties. Showing the heroes' lives outside of heroic duties creates a valuable air of realism within a clearly fantastical tale. A following scene shows Jubilee within the X-Mansion, having escaped the Sentinels with the help of the X-Men. Necessary lore, courtesy of Professor X and Storm, and welcome energetic levity, courtesy of the shapeshifting morph, are offered. With the premise, conflict, and characters now established, the second part embellishes on the first part's core qualities. Previously briefly showcased action now becomes as vibrant as the show's colour palette and as versatile as the cast. Further intrigue is provided by the arrival of a mysterious figure affiliated with the Sentinels, and further jeopardy is offered by the capturing of Beast, which seems to happen a lot, judging by this and the previously reviewed Spider-Man crossover episodes, in which he was also captured. Actually, those are only two examples of Beast being captured, let me rephrase. Which seems to happen twice, judging by this and the previously reviewed Spider-Man crossover episodes, in which he was also captured. Part 2 also features the death of Morph, a character audiences were encouraged to empathise with. A bold, impactful moment cementing the show's revolutionarily mature nature. While Morph was eventually reintroduced in Season 2 due to unexpected popularity, this was not the intention at the time. According to the original plan, Morph would remain dead, and for an entire season, viewers are led to believe this is indeed the case. And even when he reappears, Morph is far from unscathed, meaning his return is much less frustrating and more justifiable than the majority of reversible deaths in fiction. The show's seriousness is further symbolised by the fact Beast remains captured by the episode's end, and is shown in custody during several future episodes, much to the frustration of Wolverine. Though to be fair, most things are much to the frustration of Wolverine. Resultingly, the previously explored themes of moral dilemma are strongly communicated in Cyclops' decision to leave Beast and Morph behind, clearly communicating the ever-relevant themes of team-based power struggles and the burden of leadership. As the Bard once wrote, "Uneasy lies the head that wears the yellow visor with a red strip from which blasts of energy are controlled and fired." That's an exact quote. The ingratiation of Jubilee into the X-Men, the death of Morph, and the captivity of Beast provide a clear sense of progress and consequence. Brief appearances from the likes of Magneto and Sabretooth generate excitement for comic book fans interested to see these familiar characters appear more prominently later, while generating curiosity for newcomers who may be interested in learning more of these characters later, namely, who they actually are. Though there are moments of forced expository dialogue, the timing and delivery of a certain scene involving Rogue is a clear example, X-Men the Animated Series' mature, exciting, appropriately dramatic debut is indicative of a mature, exciting, appropriately dramatic series. And if you viewers, yes, all two of you, are asking, will this channel discuss other X-Men episodes in the future, then I have a question for you. Does a mall babe eat chili fries? I don't know the answer to either of those questions, but probably, and Probably. Thanks for watching, and if I don't see you next time, I'll assume you're a mutant who's been kidnapped by the Sentinels. Unfortunately, the X-Men won't be saving you because they are fictional. Sworn to avenge, condemned to hell. Tempt not the blade or fear the sentinel. Sworn to avenge, condemned to hell. Tempt not the blade or fear the sentinel.